Hello and welcome to today's health education lesson. Well, first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our laps, and close our eyes. And when you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Next, we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. We'll begin by stretching up high to the sky, high as we can. And then let's go down low, touch our toes. And now back up high one more time. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And while we're there, let's have a wave. And then back down to touch our toes again. And now hands on hips. And let's have a wiggle side to side. Wiggle side to side. Stop. And now, another wiggle. Wiggle side to side. Stop. Forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, and stop. And next we'll go round and round. Round and round. Give our spines a nice stretch. And stop. And then we'll go back the other way. Round and round the other way. And stop. And to finish, we will do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So in our previous health education lesson, we learnt about a series of movements that we can do. That means we don't have to travel anywhere. Perfect, guys. Well done. Non-locomotor. First of all, we learnt about the locomotor movements, which means when we travel. But then we learnt about non-locomotor. And that's movements we can do when we don't travel anywhere. So let's write non-locomotor on the board. N-O-N-L-O-C-O-M-O-T-O-R. Non-locomotor movements. M-O-V-E-M-E-N-T-S. So all together, guys, non-locomotor movements. Now, who can remember some non-locomotor movements? Who can remember? Stretch is one. Very good. We had stretch. S-T-R-E-T-C-H. Rotating. We can rotate. A-T-E. And then I heard sit up. Sit up was one. S-I-T-U-P. And as well as the sit up, we had push up. Push up was another one. U-S-H-U-P. So there's four so far. Stretch, rotate, sit up, push up. But there was some more. Can we remember any others? Bend. Yes, we can bend. Remember when we bend with our legs? And if we look one way and then the other, what do? Turn. Bend. U-R-N. How about if we push our arms up? Lift. L-I-F-T. And there was one more. If from side to side, sway. Excellent. W-A-Y. So we've got bend, turn, lift, and sway. There are non-locomotor movements that we learned in the previous lesson. And what we're going to do now is we're going to call some students out to the front of class. And then we're going to choose a movement for them to demonstrate. So first student, the one who's closest to me, Lakao. Lakao, come to the front of class, please. Now, let's choose a non-locomotor movement for Lakao. Rotate, okay. Lakao, can you rotate, please? From side to side, our bodies can rotate. And notice we don't move anywhere. That's what we mean by non-locomotor. Lakao, excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Lakao. And next student we will have Bangbon. Come and join me at the front. So now we need another non-locomotor movement for Bangbon. Let's see, what non-locomotor movement shall Bangbon? Push-up. Okay, you're doing the push-up, Bangbon. How many? 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Bangbon, very well done. Bangbon's done 3 push-ups. But you see, he didn't move anywhere. He didn't travel. It was non-locomotor. Now, next student, Prel. Come and join me at the front. So far we've done rotate and push up. We have Prel at the front of class. What? Stretch. Okay. Prel, can you demonstrate how to stretch, please? Excellent. Stretch to the right and then stretch to the left. Perfect. Has Prel moved anywhere? Has she gone anywhere? She stayed the same. That's what we mean, non-locomotor. Excellent, Prel. High five. Big round of applause for Prel. Okay, so that's 3 so far. We have 8 in total. And the next student to come forward, down. Come and join me, please. Okay, so let's see. What non-locomotor movement shall down demonstrate? Sway. Okay. Sway. Well done. It's similar to stretch, but we sway from side to side. We alternate. This is how we sway. Has down moved anywhere? She stayed in the same place. Non-locomotor. Down, that was excellent. High five and a big round of applause for down. Okay, next student, Chu. Chu, come and join me at the front. Okay, so we've done 4 movements so far. We have 4 to go. What shall Chu do? Sit up. Chu, you're doing the sit-ups. So you can sit down first. I'll hold your feet. How many? 3. 1, 2, one more. 3. Excellent, Chu. 3 sit-ups. High five and a big round of applause for Chu. Okay, so sit up. is here. Now we have 3 left. So next we have Nadia. Nadia, come and join me at the front. Okay, so can we choose a non-locomotor movement for Nadia? Turn. Okay, so Nadia, you can simply make sure your feet move a little bit. Otherwise, it's rotating. That's it. Turn. Turn. Does Nadia move anywhere? No. It's non-locomotor. High five. Big round of applause for Nadia. Okay, next we have Pat. Pat, come and join me. So, 2 moves to go. Which one shall Pat do? Bend, okay? So remember how we bend, we can use our legs to bend. Pat, can you demonstrate how to bend? Remember, bend with your knees, up and down. Does Pat go anywhere? No, it's a non-locomotor movement because he bends his legs, but does not travel. Pat, that was excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Pat. And our final movement, we'll have one more student come forward. Pak Bung, can you come and join me at the front of class? Okay, so we know what movement Pak Bung is going to do. Pak Bung needs to lift. So how do we lift? Perfect. All we do is we raise our arms. Here's a pen. Lift the pen. Lift the pen. There you go. Lift the pen. Does Pak Bung go anywhere? No, it's non-locomotor. So now you can put a line under lift. Excellent, guys. So one more time, all together. Stretch. Rotate. Sit up. Push up. Bend. Turn. Lift. Sway. And these are the non-locomotor movements we have learned. Pak Bung, that was excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Pak Bung. And what we're going to do in today's lesson, remembering back the non-locomotor movements. What locomotor movement is this? Walking. But how about if I do this too? Lifting. Walking and lifting. I'm doing 2 at the same time. What we're looking at in today's lesson is how we can combine non-locomotor movements with locomotor. We're going to review all of the different movements we've learned so far, and then our students have to arrange a sequence where they can demonstrate a combination of movements. And what that means is doing a locomotor movement while also demonstrating a non-locomotor movement. So now we've got a PowerPoint presentation for our students to review the movements that they've learned already. So let's turn to look at the TV screen, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation to learn how we can do a combination of movements. Yes. And remember, what we mean by combination of movements is locomotor and non-locomotor together. So let's review the movements that we've learned so far. Locomotor movements require the body to move from one place to another. Yes, remember, locomotor means traveling. There are 8 main different locomotor movements that we can do. So let's take a look at them. Walking is a locomotor movement that we do every day. Yes, possibly the most common. We walk all the time. Running is a locomotor movement to do if we want to move quickly. Yes, sometimes walking isn't fast enough, so then we have to run. Jumping is a locomotor movement that involves leaving the ground temporarily. Yes, we'll go up when we jump, but soon we'll come back down because of gravity. Hopping is a locomotor movement that means using only one leg at a time. Leaping is a locomotor movement that means jumping and moving forwards. Yes, guys, so notice the difference. Jumping is up and down, but leaping means to go forward too. Skipping is a locomotor movement that means alternating between both legs. Yes, we'll use one leg and then the other. And swapping them means alternating. And then another fun one to do, sliding is a locomotor movement that moves our body along the ground. Yes, we can slide along the ground. And then perhaps the first locomotor movement that we learn when we're babies, crawling is a locomotor movement that uses our hands, knees, and feet. Yes, when we're babies, before we can walk, the first thing we do is crawl. And then the next type of movements that involve not moving, non-locomotor movements do not require the body to move from one place to another. Yes, we do movements, but we stay in the same place. There are 8 main different non-locomotor movements that we can do. Stretching is a non-locomotor movement we can do to exercise our limbs. Yes, a good way to exercise your limbs is to give them a stretch. Bending is a non-locomotor movement we can do to move our bodies. Yes, you notice there how we can bend using our legs. The legs will bend at the knee joint. Lifting is a non-locomotor movement we can do by raising our hands. Yes, and usually when we have things in our hands, we can lift them like weights. Rotating is a non-locomotor movement we do by turning our bodies. Yes, and this is one we do often in our stretch sequence, rotating. Notice how the feet stay the same place, but the bodies move and rotate. Push-up is a non-locomotor movement we do to lift our bodies. Yes, push-ups are quite hard, but when we do them regularly, we can get used to them. And then we also have sit-ups. Is a non-locomotor movement we do to flex our bodies. Swaying is a non-local motor movement we can do by moving side to side. Yes, similar to stretching, but with swaying, we alternate each time, and the feet stay in the same place. And the last one, turning, is a non-local motor movement we can do by moving side to side. Yes. So they're all the different locomotor and non-locomotor movements we've learned. And the focus in the next activity is to pick some that we can combine and do together. So any questions, guys? That was excellent. Well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the review PowerPoint of the different locomotor and non-locomotor movements we've learned already. And the focus in today's lesson is learning about how we can combine them. And we've got a fun exercise coming up for our students to think creatively and combine a locomotor movement with a non-locomotor. But before then, guys, time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And once again now, for this sequence, we can practice some non-locomotor movements. So how about rotating? Rotating, but not going anywhere. Non-locomotor. And then we can do some lifting. Lifting. Lift our arms. Now, let's think about swaying. Swaying from side to side. And then we can do some stretching. Let's do 5 to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll do 5 to our left. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then to finish, I think we're all going to try to do 2 push-ups. Ready? Ready? 1, 2. Okay. And to finish, 5 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So now it's time for the worksheet part of the lesson. And what our students need to do now is think creatively. Think about the locomotor movements that they learned, and then the non-locomotor. And what we're asking our students to do is to figure out, ready guys? Combination of movements. What we want our students to do today is on their worksheets, think of 2 combination of movements. 2 movements that involve a locomotor with a non-locomotor movement. For example, I could choose, what am I doing now? Walking and lifting. Locomotor and non-locomotor. And what we want our students to do is think of 2 combination of movements themselves, and then at the end of the lesson, we'll have them come forward and demonstrate them. So teachers, make sure every student gets their own worksheet and give them around 15 minutes to think and design and illustrate their own movements. And then at the end of the lesson, we can have them come forward and demonstrate together. But what's the first thing to do, guys? Names on top. So Lakgal, this one's for you. You're welcome. Bangpon for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Down for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Chew for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nadia, here's yours. You're welcome. Pat for you. Pak boom for you. And finally, Net, this one's for you. You're welcome, guys. So names on top, and then think you've got all your locomotor movements, and you've got your non-locomotor. Think of 2 examples of you can do a locomotor and a non-locomotor together. Like I demonstrated, walking and lifting, or hopping and swaying. So think creatively. This could be a fun exercise and good to work out to too. Just think of 2 combinations of movements that involve locomotor and non-locomotor. And there may be other movements that you can think of that we haven't covered, such as clapping. Sorry if I shock you, but clapping. You could do running and clapping. Locomotor, non-locomotor. So 2 examples, guys, and also draw an illustration. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to spend lots of time on your drawings, but just give an example so we understand you know what you're going to do. So remember your locomotor movements: walking, running, skipping, hopping, crawling, jumping, leaping. And then your non-locomotor: bending, stretching. Hang upon, what will you do? So what's this? Okay, so you're doing a push-up, but what locomotor can you do with a push-up? If you're doing a push-up, can you move anywhere? You can't, see? It's not combination. So you have to think combination. So think of your locomotor first. Think of the locomotor one first, and then your non-locomotor. Sit-ups and push-ups we can't do in a combination because we can only do them alone. So you have to think of combination. Yes, combination means together. So sit-ups, push-ups are not good for combinations. Because if we do a sit-up, we can't do locomotor. We can clap. That's another good. Am I moving anywhere? So is it locomotor or non-locomotor? None. Because I'm not moving anywhere. So I could do walking and clapping. Or and clapping. Or hopping and clapping. Up to you. You can think yourselves. But remember, you have to come forward and demonstrate too. So the ones that you design are the ones you have to do. So don't make them too hard for yourself. So Chew, what will you do? Let's see. What movements will you do? Can't do push-ups. Push-ups won't work for the combination. Combination are ones we have to do together. So last lesson, push-up was good because it's non-locomotor. But today, locomotor and non-locomotor together, such as walking and lifting, we can do. But if it's push-up, we can't do locomotor. Nadia, what will you do? Skipping and swaying. Okay, that's quite, so skipping and swaying, okay, you can do, okay. Don't make them too hard for yourself. But that's a good one we can do. I want to see Nadia skipping and swaying. So skip, S, K, I, P. And sway, S, W, A, Y. skip and sway. Run, okay, run's a good one. Run's locomotor, R-U-N. We can run, and then chew, you need one more non-locomotor, like clap. Okay, clap and run. Okay, we can do that one. Yes, perfect. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet exercise where they had to think creatively and create two combination of movements. And what we're going to do is we're going to invite our students to the front of class one at a time and demonstrate one of the movements that they've designed. So first student I have to come to the front of class is Net. So Net, come and join me and bring your worksheet too, so I can see. Okay, so Net's worksheet shows that he can run and lift. So can you demonstrate? That's not running, you need to run. Run, okay, and again. So we have locomotor and non-locomotor. Net is running and lifting. Lifting up and down. Okay, excellent, Net. Big round of applause for Net. And our next student to come forward will be Pak Bung. So let's see what Pak Bung's movements are. Excellent, Pak Bung. And what movements have you chosen to demonstrate? Running and swaying. Okay, so let's see. Running and swaying. There you see, Pak Bung is running, but he's also swaying from side to side, which is a good combination of movements. So big round of applause for Pak Bung, please, guys. And next student to demonstrate, Pat, come and join me at the front of class. So Pat, what movements have you chosen to do? Walk and clap. Okay, that's fairly easy. So let's see you walk first and clap too. Okay, so Pat can walk and clap. Very well done, Pat. Big round of applause for Pat. And our next student is Nadia. Excellent, Nadia. So what are you going to demonstrate for us? Hop and clap. Hop and clap. Wow, this one sounds quite difficult. Hop on one leg and clap at the same time. So let's see. But don't forget to travel. That's it. You need to move around. Hop and clap. One more time. And again. Excellent, Nadia. That's brilliant. And a good combination of movements. Round of applause for Nadia. Okay, now time for Chew. Chew, come and join me at the front of class. So let's see what movements Chew has decided to show us. Let's see. Okay, so we've got running and clapping. Okay, so let's see you run first, Chew. Can you run? Okay, and then clap too. Excellent. Running and clapping is a good combination of movements. So well done to Chew. And now it's Down's turn. So Down, come and join me at the front of class, please. Okay, so Down, what movements are you choosing to do?
Walking and clap.
Walking and clapping too. Okay, so let's see you walk and clap. Perfect. That one's very easy. We can all walk and clap at the same time. Excellent, Down. Very well done. Big round of applause for that. High five. Okay, now for Prel. Prel. Let's see what movements Prel has designed and what one she will choose to demonstrate. Wow, looking good. So which one will you demonstrate? Walking and clapping too. Okay, we've got another walker and another clapper. So let's see. Walking and clapping. There we go. So well done, Prel. High five. And a big round of applause for Prel. And now it's Bangpon's turn. Bangpon, come and join me at the front. Excellent. So let's see, what movements have we got from Bangpon? Run and clap. Okay, so this is a run and a clap, a bit quicker this time. So let's see the run and the clap too. And one more time, backwards and forwards. Excellent. Well done to Bang Pun. High five and a big round of applause for Bang Pun. And now, our final student in class, we've got Lakgau. So Lakgau, what movements are you deciding to join for us? Jump and stretch. Okay, this is a new one. Let's see, jump and stretch. Okay. Or running and stretching, because jump and stretch. Let's see, how can we... Jump and stretch, can you do that one? Okay, that one's very good. Excellent, Lakgau. High five and a big round of applause for Lakgau. And round of applause one more time, guys. That was very good, some good ideas. And that's all we've got time for in today's lesson. So we hope you've enjoyed it and also had some fun. Students who can create and demonstrate their own combination of movements. And remember, what we mean by combination is locomotor when we travel, with non-locomotor when we don't move. And we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. So can we all turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Bye-bye. See you again soon.